Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to blackjack effectively, in regarding the new update to the guidelines that Jagex has released, allowing us to uh, set left click to pickpocket. It's a little bit more efficient than it used to be, where you used to have to right click pickpocket, and before you do this, you're going to have to do the feud. That way you have access to blackjacking itself. And you could do this for men to fight thugs. There's also some other bandits over in the northern side of the town that you can do instead. But before we start, there is something that you should know, and that is that there is a plugin that I like to use that is very useful. Um, Sorry, let me just fix this up a bit. And that is simply, and you'll have to go into the plugin hub for this, but it's just called Blackjack. And what it does is it's going to give this nice sort of line, as you can see the orange outline around this guy. And what that basically means is like you should be hitting knockout. Uh, but I'll get into that later. So first, you're gonna want that. Next, you're going to want um, the menu entry swapper plugin, and you're going to be able to go to the NPC section and make sure that it's here, let me just show you real quick. You're going to go over to the menu entry swapper, hit the little cog, go to NPC swaps, and make sure you have customizable left click here. That way, if you, 1 second, sorry about this. That way, you can shift right click him, and you can put, let's reset swap here. So right now, by default, you're going to want to talk. And instead, you're going to shift, right click, and you're going to hit swap pickpocket. That way, pickpocket's the first choice. Just so you know as well, what I typically do, that way I have one less option. As you can see, attack is not an option here. In my settings, under NPC attack options, I have it on hidden. That way I have one less option to have to go under. That way, instead of having to go down 5 options, I can just go down to knockout in 4 options, which is a little easier. Anyway, to the overall blackjacking experience, what you're going to want is you're going to want some sort of food like this. It could be jugs of wine. There are jugs of wine right over here in this bar that you can buy that basically you just want food that takes up inventory spots. And the reason for that is because if you only have a spot for coins, then you're not going to pick up bags and have to like enter, and you're not going to have to empty the bags all the time. Instead, it's automatically going to empty into coins. And so that way, as you can see here, I'd have a couple unused bags that will be useful. That way, I have a full inventory at all times. If the higher HP you have, the more useful it is to have strawberries instead, because strawberries actually scale how much they heal according to your health. So it's more efficient to have those for your inventory spaces instead. That said, let's get into the overall process. So now that you have shift right clicked it and made sure that you have the left click set to pickpocket, all you're going to want to do is, while he has this orange outline, you're going to right click knockout. Now, then he's going to have this green outline. And I'm going to redo this here just so you can see it. So, whenever he has that green outline, and pretty much as soon as you hit knockout, just go ahead and start clicking him. That way you pickpocket, you can pickpocket twice, and then immediately as soon as it turns orange, hit it again. Now, so basically, let me try this again, a little slower. So knockout, click him a couple, I just spam it until I go twice. And then as soon as that outline turns orange, you can immediately start pressing knockout again. So 1, 2, and as you can see here, I can go ahead and knock him out. And it didn't work there. Sorry, this has been a little bit of an unlucky go. But as soon as he gets up, I've noticed he's a little bit more likely to hit you. Now, there are a couple of ways, because as you can see, he says, oh, I'm going to kill you for that sometimes. So, whenever he gets up and he does that, let's see if I can get it. Sorry about this. Okay, so there's 2 ways. The first is to wait until your hit spot goes up and hit lure, then just hold the space button down. And eventually he'll get into a lure prompt and he will try to follow you, and because of that he'll stop attacking you. The other way I found is If you hit knockout before he attacks you a second time, he's not going to attack you again. Like he'll be knocked out. There's a chance for you to knock out as soon as as long as he hasn't attacked you twice. And so overall, this leads to extremely high XP rates. I mean, as you can see here, I'm about to hit level 70 thieving. And as you can see, that's what I was talking about with the this is about what the loop should look like whenever it's all done. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Oh yeah, and sometimes the sword said stop attacking. It depends. I think that it has something to do with if you try to pickpocket them, they might say, "What do you think you're doing?" Then I'll try to stop you. So I don't know, but overall, this leads to a pretty good XP per hour. As you can see, I was getting 88, and that's including me going slower for the purposes of this video for instructions. So you can make some insane XP per hour here, and I'm pretty sure it's best in slot after level 65 thieving. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.